Welcome back to Filmy Recaps. Today we're diving into the adventurous world of Indiana Jones with a recap of the 2008 film, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. The movie begins in 1957 during the Cold War. Indiana Jones is captured by Soviet agents led by the ruthless Irina Spalko. They take Indy to a secret U.S. government warehouse in Nevada, known as Area 51. The Soviets are after a mysterious artifact, a mummified alien corpse with a crystal skull. Indiana Jones and his partner, Mac, are hired by the Soviet agent Irina Spalko, find a mysterious box in a vast warehouse. The box contains a crystal skull, a powerful artifact that Spalko believes will grant her psychic powers. Indy manages to escape with the help of his old friend, Mac, but not before discovering the powerful magnetic properties of the skull. He narrowly survives a nuclear test by hiding in a lead-lined refrigerator, a scene that has become both iconic and controversial. Back at Marshall College, Indy meets Mutt Williams, a rebellious young biker. Mutt tells Indy that his mother, Marion Ravenwood, and their mutual friend, Professor Oxley, have been kidnapped. They left behind a series of clues pointing to the fabled city of Akator in Peru. Indy and Mutt follow the trail to Peru, where they find Oxley imprisoned in a sanitarium, babbling incoherently. They also retrieve the crystal skull which Oxley had hidden. The skull is believed to be of extraterrestrial origin and possesses immense psychic power. As they approach the skull, they hear the sound of soldiers entering the temple. Suddenly, the chamber is surrounded by Soviet soldiers, led by Irina Spalko. They take them in custody and take them to the camp. Spalko interrogates Indiana Jones, using a mind control device to extract information about the crystal skull and the ancient city of Akator. Marion was also taken in custody by Spalko. Indy and Mutt meet Marion, Indy's old flame, who has also been captured. Indiana Jones and Marion, while navigating through the jungle, fall into a hidden pit of quicksand. Mutt, who had been leading the way, rushes back to help them, using a snake as a rope to pull them out of the quicksand. Indy and Marion grab onto the snake, and Mutt carefully pulls them to safety, saving them from the deadly quicksand. Indiana Jones, Marion, and Mutt are captured by Soviet soldiers and taken into custody. As they are being transported in a truck, they realize they must escape. Indy uses his whip to take down the soldiers, while Mutt and Marion join the fight. Indiana Jones, Marion Ravenwood, and Mutt Williams escape in a military vehicle, pursued by Spalko and her soldiers. They speed through the jungle, dodging gunfire and explosions, as Indy takes the wheel and performs daring stunts to shake off their pursuers. In the jungle, the group faces numerous challenges, including swarms of killer ants. Also, Indy and his team and Spalko are in a car chase through the jungle. They speed off a cliff and plummet into the river below, but miraculously, the car lands in the water and stays afloat. They drive the car out of the river and into the temple, where they begin their quest to uncover the secrets of the crystal skull. As they venture deeper into the temple of Akator, they trigger a booby trap that awakens the temple's guardian, a group of ancient skeletal warriors. The guardians attacks the group with swords and spears. Just when it seems like all hope is lost, Oxley uses the crystal skull's power to banish the guardians back to their ancient slumber. The group takes advantage of the reprieve to make a run for the skull and escape the temple before it collapses. As they approach the ancient temple of Akator, they realize that the entrance is sealed by a massive stone door adorned with intricate carving. The door is covered in dust and vines, indicating that it hasn't been opened in centuries. They reached a temple door, which they open with the help of Crystal Skull. As they step forward, they're met with an eerie silence and an unforgettable sight. A chamber filled with 13 crystal skulls, pulsing with an otherworldly energy. After some time, Irina Spalko arrives at the temple, her eyes fixed on the crystal skull. "The legendary skull," she says, her voice dripping with excitement. Spalko places the crystal skull on the pedestal, unleashing a powerful energy beam. Indy and his team try to escape. The temple begins to collapse. Spalko is consumed by the skull's power, her mind overwhelmed. Indy and Marion escape. Spalko is left behind, fate sealed. The temple implodes, burying Spalko and the skull beneath the rubble. As the temple collapses, Indy and his team barely escape. The interdimensional being's spaceship rises from the ruins and disappears into another dimension. Indy realizes that the aliens were not gods, but explorers from another world who shared their knowledge with ancient civilizations. Back in the US, Indy is reinstated at the university and marries Marion. The film ends with Indy passing his iconic hat to Mutt, hinting at the possibility of future adventures. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Filmy Recaps for more movie summaries and reviews. Until next time, keep exploring.